It's not news that expats have been flocking to BGC for years. Now, it's just become a big hub of international expats living here. They have a really good international school system, so it's great for families. They have so many different shopping malls all bunched up together, and there's different quadrants to BGC that are still growing, and they're also growing up. These skyscrapers here, there's just so many, and the condos and apartments around here. I'll show you guys my Airbnb. They're pretty affordable. You can buy or rent a condo here for really cheap compared to prices in the US and other countries around the world. BGC is quickly becoming like a Singapore type of city here in the middle of Manila. So in this video, I'm just gonna show you around more my daily grind around BGC and talk a little bit about why people and expats have been moving here for years. We're here at the Fat Seed, got a mango shake. It's pretty good. And we're here with Jacko.
What's up? What's up?
You saw him a couple of vlogs ago.
I still can't forget the first time I met you because it was just a Comic-Con.
I was your cousin.
I thought you were my cousin. and I have family in that area, right, in San Diego. So when he came in, he's like, Jacko, and I was like, hey, and I thought it was like a cousin or a tito, but you know, that was the start of this long kind of friendship, and it's great to see the growth of the Jaycationers.
Yeah, man, it's great, dude.
Yeah.
We're eating here at the Fat Seed.
The Fat Seed, it's a cafe here in BGC, where you're staying, and they have really good food and really good coffee, so it's a good place to hang out and kind of discuss stuff. Not too noisy. The crowd's pretty good too.
It's a nice, eclectic atmosphere.
Yeah, you have that brunch atmosphere. The food's really good. I've been here, I was telling him, this is my 4th time in like 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I just wanted to try every single dish that they had, because the first one I had, which is like Paris, which is like kind of meat, Wagyu Paris. I tried that and I was like, oh, I like this. I might like the other food, so every time I have a meeting, I do it here.
You do it here.
Yeah.
And then you got mushroom.
This one's a chicken burger. You know, I'm kind of burgered out, so I get chicken.
We're gonna catch up, but I also got a salmon, kale salmon dish. But this is a good spot. It's right near where the Jordan is and the banh mi I ate a few days ago.
Right here.
So.
Yeah.
So being in BGC for the last 4 days, I've noticed so many expats just roaming around, hanging around in restaurants and cafes here at High Street. So many people come here to find a condo, and they have workspaces all over BGC, so you can just rent out a workspace. That's why you see so many expats around here, and it's a nice melting pot of different international cultures. But they also have your Filipino food and Filipino influences around here. That's why I like it over here, because I'm still able to work and get stuff done and check out the culinary scene. There's just so many restaurants here. It reminds me of like Barcelona in a way. I could probably go to 2 places a day here and not be able to return to another one, because there's just so many spots to try out that are good. They're actually good. So we just had lunch with my friend Jacko, and we went to this place called Fat Seed. They had a really nice menu full of different dishes. They had Italian and some really nice health alternatives. I got the salmon kale. It was pretty tasty. I enjoyed that, along with their mango drink that had these mini balls in the inside. Not boba balls, but they were like smaller pearls. I enjoyed that as well. And I did notice there was a nice eclectic mix of international people over there hanging out. They did have a community table, and it was just a nice atmosphere. And right next door was a place called Aro, which was a chocolate cafe, and they do have local chocolates from Davao that they make into different types of pastries, chocolates, and goodies. They look really cool too. Check this out, they have like a Turon cake here. Looks good. And then pints of ice cream and some pastries over here. We ended up going to this place called La Union, which was a coffee spot in this bookstore here in BGC High Street, and had a horchata, and the horchata was actually really good. It was very comparable to a luxury horchata in the States. It was a fun time, and got to hang out with Jacko and catch up a little bit. I ended up getting that Philippines basketball hoodie. It was on sale, 30% off. I couldn't pass it up. I just said, hey, you know what? I'm getting it. I still remember coming here 15 years ago-ish, and they were just calling it Fort Bonifacio, and the area called the Fort was like the newest club scene, and now that's like considered the old spot. And they had Korean barbecue over there. And my cousin Miko, he used to live over here at the towers, and I stayed with him back in 2018. He now lives over in Ottawa. Shout out to Miko and his family over in Ottawa. I know they're watching the videos, but I stayed with him for about a week here in 2018 and really got the lay of the land here. Bonifacio High Street quickly became one of my favorite places. I went to Market a lot, over to SM Aura Premier, and now I'm just wanting to see like all the different restaurants and try them all out because I'm here for such a longer time. And with Airbnb being so cheap, I think I only paid about $1,200 for the month. That is not bad, especially with air conditioning, fast internet, really great furniture, hot water, washer, dryer, and a full kitchen. The smartest thing I could have done was stay here and make this my home base. I was doing research. I was looking at maybe staying in Makati or Eastwood or other places around Manila, but BGC ultimately was the perfect fit for me. We're actually gonna come back here in just a couple hours and hang out with my cousin Steve, who lives in Cebu, but he happens to be here in Manila. So we're gonna catch up and eat at this place called Burnt Bean. I've seen a lot of kids playing here on the weekends, and a lot of them speak really great English because of the international schools here. Because coffee, a lot of people have been hanging out at these coffee spots, but I can only have one cup of coffee in the morning. Coffee spots are usually useless to me by midday. Look at this cool little mailbox activation they have here, and they call it PS I Love You, where you write a love letter, which is entirely your own creation, and it's a contest. I went in here with my cousin Miko once. It's called Pink's Burgers, Hot Dogs, and Shakes, and in here is a speakeasy somewhere beyond these walls. You guys know I like German food and German beers. This place is called Brotzeit, German beer bar and restaurant. I might have to try this. This is right by the Shangri-La. This is Kerry Sports Manila. It's one of the upper class gyms. It's like an Equinox in the US. Like I said, BGC has tons of skyscrapers everywhere. And there are some nice golf courses here as well, so if you're a golfer, you can do that. And I see a lot of people are playing tennis here. Not pickleball, they're playing tennis. This place, Harlan plus Holden Coffee. I was told that there are a lot of influencers that go here just to hang out, not even drink coffee. I guess Instagrammers and TikTokers love it over here. If you guys watch the channel, you guys know that I like rocking the Philippines gear. I got this OVO Philippines shirt and the hoodie too. Well, they have the basketball hoodie and it was 30% off. I couldn't pass it up. It has the Filipino flag patch on a zip-up hoodie, and I like the color blue, the same blue of the Filipino flag, and it was 2,900 pesos, so it was about 50 bucks. That is really nice because I'm going somewhere cold and I need some layers with me. Another great thing that I'm hearing about BGC is that they have a lot of great hospitals and medical services in the entire country, as well as hotels. So the chain hotels like Shangri-La, the W, the Grand Hyatt, they're all over in this area, and it's very accessible to the rest of Manila, like Makati, Ortigas, and so on. I did mention this place is great for families as well, especially expat families. The community that they build here on Sundays, they close part of the street so kids can ride their bikes and play around. And there's also all these other running clubs, sports clubs that you can join. A lot of people playing tennis, going to the nicer gyms around here. There is a really nice community aspect to BGC. So this was the street that was closed yesterday, and the kids were able to ride around on their bikes and play, and you can just cross back and forth over here. And there's a Toby Sports here. It's almost like a Dick's Sporting Goods, but the Philippines version. Jacko told me there's even a barbershop there, because I'm trying to look for a barbershop pretty soon here. There's also a lot of call center jobs here. It is the financial district of Manila. I saw American Express has a building here. A lot of companies come here to work as a hub. Like I said, a lot of different workspaces here. You can go to like different WeWork type organizations to get some work done. It's about 6 o'clock here in BGC, and we are going to meet up my cousin Steve. He is visiting Manila from Cebu, and I'm gonna catch up with him. Didn't think I'd see anybody from my dad's side of the family on this trip in particular. All right, we're here at the Burnt Bean at Bonifacio High Street. Gonna meet up with my cousins and have dinner and a couple of drinks and just catch up, have a good time. They're from Cebu, so they're just here visiting, and yeah, it's good to see them after 6 years. What's up, guys? What's up, Jay? I didn't think I was gonna see the Manicus side on this trip, but here we are. Hi! That's my first cousin, Steve. That's Marcel. Yeah, it's good to see the fam. It was great catching catching up with family. I didn't expect seeing relatives from my dad's side on this trip because they live in Cebu, but they just happen to be on vacation here. So it was really cool that our schedules lined up. So shout out to them, much love. And yeah, we're gonna see my other cousins on my mom's side of the family on this trip. But that's what's really cool about being in BGC. It's very accessible. And they're staying over in Alabang. It's not too far, about a half-hour drive, I'd say, from here. We might do an Alabang video. Comment down below if you want to see that. I used to go to Alabang a lot because Cabuyao was only about a half hour from there, and Cabuyao is where the house my mom built is right now. Burnt Bean, I might have to go back there. That place was amazing. They had this broccoli appetizer that was out of this world, and I know not everybody loves broccoli. I do, but that thing was next level good. And the seafood marinara squid ink entree that I had, oh, that was good. I'm excited to try the rest of it. And their mule drink, that was a tasty one. I needed a mule drink tonight, so it was good. And also, once again, great seeing the cousins. I'm eating last night's leftovers from Burnt Bean. This seafood pasta was just on point. The oysters, the shrimp, and the different types of seafood, it's so good. And the squid ink pasta, yum yum. I might have to come back and get that again. That's how good it is. Gotta add some spice in our lives. Put that Tabasco on there. Oh yeah, let's go. Also got some seafood right here. Burnt Bean, we're definitely coming back. Oh yeah. Next day here, day 4 in BGC. I've just been editing all day. I edited the Speaking Tagalog Only video, which you guys have probably already saw by now. It was hard to caption and just edit down because my Tagalog was so bad, but it was worth a try. Like I said, if you're Filipino American and you know some Tagalog, don't be shy. Get over that hump. I used to be so shy when I was younger about speaking Tagalog or trying to speak Tagalog, and when I got comfortable with it, it opened up such a new communicative language space for me and other Filipinos. So try speaking Tagalog if you can. So BGC is huge. I know there's Uptown we still have yet to explore, but there are many restaurants that I want to try. And it's actually almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I ate my leftovers that I had from last night back at the place. So I'm gonna try a place here. I don't know, maybe I'll order enough to bring it back for dinner too. There is the tower that my cousin Miko used to live in, and I stayed back in 2018. It's got a helipad up on the roof. I'll tell you what, guys, after coming back from Hawaii and talking about spreading aloha on the roads especially, there's definitely no aloha here on the roads. I hear walkers cussing each other out, people running across the street yelling at the other cars. It's the wild, wild islands here. Made it over to the restaurant I want to try, Wildflower Restaurant. One of my viewers, shout out to them for saying, actually there were 2 or 3 different viewers that said try out Wildflower while I'm here. It's a brunch spot, but it closes at 10, and they also have dinner. I heard the adobo here is amazing. It's also pretty windy here today, and they do have outdoor seating, but I'm gonna sit indoors. They do have a nice array of appetizers here. Soup, salads, vegetables, sandwiches, pasta, and lunch specials like Wildflower Quiche and their famous adobo fried rice. Wildflower has multiple locations throughout Manila, and this one was just a 5-minute walk from my Airbnb, so I decided to go to the closest one. One of my viewers said adobo fried rice. I'm gonna put that comment down right here. I'm gonna try it out because they said it was fantastic, and I haven't tried enough Filipino food yet, so when in Rome, right? When in Manila. I was actually debating whether I would get the tuna melt, but I always can get a tuna melt anywhere. I had some in Hawaii, so adobo it is. So we went with the adobo fried rice. It's braised pork belly, fried egg, pickled chilies, and jasmine rice. Ooh, and they even got some of those peppers in here. Got the eggs done sunny side up. Let's try it out. A lot of salt to that. But the pork belly, very tasty. You get 2 big pieces. It's got some of the peppers in here. That is definitely a quality adobo. Banana pepper. Ooh, the peppers aren't like too spicy. That's yum. It's a plethora of goodness in a bowl. something ube after this one. Adobo bowl was pretty good. Now I need something sweet, so let's go search for something sweet. Oh wow, they even have a wildflower pantry here. Look at that, ube brioche, ube maritosi. Oh, what? We might have to check that out. And there's a babinka cheesecake. That looks like a beast. And then they have a ube kuigen aman. Wow, there's all these really cool pastries here too. They sell French macaroons, some candies. Oh, there's even sorbet and gelato here. And they also have some cookies and bread. All right, I'm gonna have to go back to this pantry. Something sweet. We're right by Manam Comfort Filipino, and they have that ube sago. I might have to get that. You know what? Why the heck not? So we made it here to Manam. We're gonna sit out here in the patio and just drink the ube sago because it's so bomb. And everybody has dogs around here. It's crazy. This ube sago shake is straight fire right here, guys. Fire. Oh man, it's a wooden straw. So it got that sago balls in here. Just gotta shake it up. The texture of those sago balls are really small and jelly. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I go here just for this. This is a restaurant, and I just go here for the shake. That really is comfort food. I haven't had this in 6 years. It was well worth the wait. Tastes like heaven. Oh my God, that was freaking amazing. Remind me not to do that every day though. That's gonna get me fat real quick. Look at this, El Gaucho Argentinian Steakhouse. I'd have to try that. I'm gonna walk this off. I just chugged that thing down in like 8 minutes. Not a record, but pretty fast. And it's only 189 pesos, so that's about under $4 for that shake. In the US, you'd probably have to pay for like $9-10, maybe even 12. Another thing about this building over here, there's Nike Philippines headquarters is over here. There's also Google and Facebook around here. So there are a lot of tech companies and big name brands that have headquarters and offices in BGC. Check this area out. There's a lot of people, a lot of workers on breaks just chilling in this area, just looking at their phones or taking little midday naps, and the weather is nice and breezy right now. Made it into the Zara men's. That's why I go to Spain for the summer, because it's a lot cheaper. Prices here are pretty much a little pricier than usual because it makes sense, it's imported. Check this out. This is Elephant Grounds Coffee. I've been told by some viewers this place is amazing, so we're gonna have to get some coffee here one of these mornings when I get sick of the 3-in-1. Look at this place. I like the deco here. Even got some skateboards on the walls and an outdoor patio. Look at this. Right back out to High Street. Walking by the Mine Museum, these cats be jumping all over the place. I'm telling you, Taylor Swift and all you cat lovers would love BGC because they're just running around in every park and every corner, especially in the apartment buildings too. Once again, it's nighttime here in BGC. Time for dinner. I'm gonna have a really late dinner because we ate a late lunch. I'm gonna find something, maybe some fast food tonight. The health kick has gone down the drain. Day 5 into this trip. I've been hanging out, catching up on some TV shows, editing. We'll grab something, maybe some makdo. Let's try some makdo, why not? I don't usually even eat at the Golden Arches, but makdo gets all the hype here in the Philippines, so why not tonight? I'm not really trying to eat that much anyways. You know what, guys, I take it back. No makdo for me. I looked at the menu and just nothing was cutting it, so we'll do makdo for another time. We're gonna try out Vito's barbecue near my place here. It looks pretty good. Meal A, only 195. Alright, Vito's barbecue, we're gonna try this out. The bao buns look good, but I just want to eat light tonight. I definitely gotta come back here and try their barbecue or their longa bao. Longanisa bao buns? Heck yeah. Check out this neon Forbstown sign. Got my barbecue skewers. Filipino barbecue is one of my favorites. You know what I really love about the Philippines is that I'm in a really nice neighborhood here, and you'd think, yeah, prices are a little higher, but I still got a dinner meal for like less than $5. You'll see in a little bit. And then I was able to get at the marketplace, dude, this ice cream right here is super amazing. Ube Nestle. It was 285 pesos, so that's what, $5? Dude, this is like $12-13 in Seafood City back home, so I can't usually get ube without having to pay the premium back home. This is less than $5. I'm devouring this guy. So we got the barbecue sticks with the rice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm getting really riced out. But there's like no way around rice in this country. Whatever. It comes with vinegar. I'm gonna dip this. Oh man, Jaydacation makes a mean barbecue stick in the backyard. It's so good. Okay. That's like a chicken skewer. It's not a beef skewer. So it's a little more tender. I guess I have to have a little rice. Not bad though. Put some Tabasco on there. I really do want to try their bao buns though eventually. Okay. I'm not even gonna eat that much of this rice, but I have to because I need a little bit. The vinegar and the chicken, totally good with me. All right, Jaycationers, so there is still plenty more to explore around BGC. I haven't even gone indoors to the different sections of Bonifacio High Street and the second floors of all those places there. There's so many restaurants, so many hotels. I still haven't even gone to Uptown yet. There's still a lot more to be covered here in BGC Taguig. Oh, I didn't even go to the Grand Canal Mall down the way, so stay tuned for that. Please like this video, comment down below what would you like to see in this Philippine series. I'm here for about a month. Please subscribe and we'll see you guys in the next one. And in the words of me, stay traveling, Pilipinas, mabuhay, mahal kita.